Right, so by now we have understood the reports and the report formats, right? And in report formats, we talked about tabular, summary, and matrix. Now there's one more report format which is called joint report format. When do we use joint report format? Joint report is used when you have two report types to be included in the same report. Okay. So what is a joint report? Joint report comes into picture if you have two report types in the same report. For example, you are creating a report of account and contact, and then at the same time you want to create a report for account and opportunity. Okay, this is a different report type. This is a different report type. Now, if you have to combine these two report types in the same report, now if you want to create a report of account, contact, and opportunity. Okay, but there is no report type of account, contact, and opportunity. So what you can do, you can actually create a joint report of account and contact and account and opportunity. So you can join these two report types to create one report, and that report will give you account, contact, opportunity. All right. So let me just log in and show it to you how it will work. So just go to the reports tab. Okay, I'll take the same example, account, contact, and account opportunity. So first of all, I'll create a report with contacts and accounts. Create it. Let's start with opportunities. Remove all columns. Okay. Make it all done. Continue. Appointment. Okay. So this is a report where I have account and opportunity. Correct. So this is one report type which we have picked here. Let me create a summary out of this. It's a summary report. Summarize the opportunity amount by account name. Okay. So I just created a report where I have the total opportunity amount by account name, which account, how many opportunities, and what is the total sum of opportunity amounts for all the opportunities under that account. All right. So that's fine. So this is one piece of the report. Now just think, if if I'm asked to show or display the number of contacts that I have for each account. So my stakeholder wants to look into the report He wants the sum of the opportunities, and along with that he also wants to see how many contacts I have for each account. Now contact information is not available in this report. It's not there, right, in this report. So then what will I do? What do I need to do for that? I'll have to fetch information of the contact from a different report type, right? Contact is not a part of this report type. So what we need to do, we'll need to add one more report type. To add the report type, we have to change the format to, see, we have an option of adding report type, but currently it's not active. It's disabled. All right. Now, if you want to add more report type into this, you just have to change the format to join format. The moment you convert it into join format, you see this add report type option becomes active. Okay, and you will have the option to add one more report type here. Now the first report type, opportunity report type, becomes block 1. You can change the name of this, and this other report type that you add, that will get added as block 2. This way you can add up to 5 blocks or 5 report types into this report. So let me add another report type. I say, and the report type that I want to add is contacts and accounts. Click on OK. Okay, let me correct this. Alright, so as you can see, we have actually included 3 report types in this particular report, right? So one was opportunities block, one was cases report, and the other is contacts and accounts, block 1, block 2, block 3. Now, because there are 3 report types, in the fields also we have all the fields from all these report types available. See, reports from opportunities, fields from opportunities, fields from cases, and fields from contacts and accounts. Okay, all the fields are available. And filters also, if you see, you will have a separate filter option for each block. All right, like block 1, block 2, block 3. So we have separate blocks for filter, and I'm gonna make it all time. Yes. So if you can see now, this report is a joint report of 3 reports. One is opportunities, one is cases, one is contacts and accounts. All right. Now, whenever you are trying to create a joint report, you have to keep in mind that there has to be one side of the report as common. Like in this case, account is common between opportunities, cases, and contacts. Otherwise, it will not be able to create a proper report. Right. So one side of the report has to be common, then only a joint report can be created. Something like this. All right. So in contacts, opportunities, and cases, account is common. Right. So that's how a joint report can be created. And then, as usual, whatever you want to do with the report, you can actually do. Okay, so that's our joint report. Now
Can you
coming,
do it one more time, please? I didn't get it.
yeah, tell me again, sorry.
I'm saying, can you do it again? Like, I didn't get it properly.
The complete report.
Yes.
You just go to setup, go to reports, create a new report, pick one of the report types. So you just have to start with one of the report types, starting with opportunities, create, remove all columns, bring in the columns that you want. Let's do it. The opportunity name, okay, let me pick it up, make it all time, change it to a summary format, change it to joint format, then okay, summarize amount, apply, remove the details. So my first block is ready. Now just a matter of adding the report types. This is that gets added as a block 2. Then add one more report type. So here is the report. We'll talk about dashboard. What is a dashboard? Dashboard is more of a collection of reports on the screen. Okay. So what happens with a dashboard is basically if you have multiple reports that you want to display on the same screen, then you use a dashboard. The way you might have noticed your car's dashboard, there are multiple things being shown on the dashboard. So, or you might have seen a lot of dashboards, while you watch a cricket match. Sometimes they will display three, four different graphs on that, right? The same way, companies also need dashboards. So they want to, have a quick look into multiple reports. Let's say I just want to have a look into the sales report, customer service report, the campaigning, the campaigns that we are doing. So for that, what we can do, we can actually create dashboards, right? And dashboards, because we are talking about including multiple reports on a dashboard, so a dashboard will be something like this, and this one can have multiple reports being displayed on it, something like this. Okay, so because we are talking about displaying multiple reports on a dashboard, it will be easy for the end user to understand a dashboard if these reports are displayed in a graphical format, in the form of charts. Okay, if everything is put in tabular format like a table, if I put four tables here, what will you understand? You'll not understand anything. But if I put a pie chart here, if I put a graph kind of a chart here to give you some sort of understanding that okay, what is happening here? If I create a kind of an you know linear graph here, so these things can be actually easily understood by the person who is watching or who is actually trying to make some conclusion looking into the dashboard or trying to make a decision looking into the dashboard. So for that reason, when a report is brought into the dashboard, it needs to be used with some sort of graph or chart. All right. So all that we have to do for creating a dashboard, first of all, we just have to build the reports with the report builder as we have seen. So whatever reports you want, you should build those reports. And then you should bring them on the dashboard and assign a component to it. It's pretty simple. So for creating dashboard, again, you just have to go to uh, the reports tab, and then you click on new dashboard. Okay, this time you don't click on new report, you should click on new dashboard. Salesforce dashboard has 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now what you have to do, you just have to bring in the data sources. Data source basically means the report that you want to use. Okay, so data source basically is your report. All right, so you can pick it from the reports that you have created, and components are your graphs or charts. All right, so you just drag and bring the report on the dashboard. Okay, let's say this is the report that I want to show first, but it actually does not display anything. Why? Because you have to add a component to this. Here it is. So let's say this is your sales report. Now if you have a marketing or customer support report, bring that here. If you have another report, bring it here. Now add components to them. This one I want to use this component. Here I want to use this component. Correct? So that's something which you have to decide which component looks apt for the kind of report that it is. Let's say this is customer support. This is marketing campaigns. Alright, so you can actually add some header, footer into the uh, dashboard components, right? You can add a second row of reports as well. You can add up to 20 reports on a dashboard. So we have added 3 now because we just have 3 columns. The next one that you have to add is in the next row. So this way you can actually add more also. Okay, so the maximum that is allowed is 20. Now your dashboard is ready. So you have actually displayed multiple reports on this and you have picked up the components. All that you need to do is you just need to save the dashboard. Okay. Now, dashboard. Save it. Okay. So these dashboards are basically, what is the data source for the dashboard? The report that you created, right? So reports information keeps on updating every frequently. Every time you will have the updated information. and every time your dashboard will also get updated, right? So if you look into the dashboard today and if you look into the dashboard next month, it will be prepared based on the information of the next month, right? Now how will your end user see the dashboard? We just created the dashboard. How will my end user access the dashboard? So ideally the end user should access the dashboard from the dashboard tab. Now I've created a dashboard which is called dashboard 1, my dashboard 1. But how will end user, for example, the sales VP wants to see the dashboard, where will he actually find the dashboard? So the best place to look for dashboard is the dashboard tab. So for creating the dashboard, we went to the reports tab. For creating dashboard, you have to go to report and click on new dashboard. For viewing the dashboard, the person should go to dashboard tab. So anyone who wants to view the dashboard should have the access to dashboard tab. And then from there, that person can select which dashboard he wants to view. Like here we have DB1 and my dashboard 1. Okay. So your end user can actually go to the dashboard tab and have a quick look into the dashboard and see whatever information they want from the dashboard. That's one. Second option is that sometimes you may have some dashboard which is kind of um, a very common dashboard, or something that your most of the team wants to see, right? Something which is common. So what you can do, you can actually include one dashboard in your home page also. Your home page, when I say, I mean your organization's home page. You can include the dashboard into the home page as well. Okay, one dashboard. So there is a space for dashboard in the home page as well. So if you feel that okay, there is some dashboard which is important and your users need to frequently look into that dashboard, then you can put it in the home page as well. So that way, what will happen? Your people will be able to see the dashboard on the home page itself. So I'll just go ahead and bring in the dashboard component on the home page. Currently, it's not being displayed. Okay. So currently, you don't see the dashboard component on the home page, right? In the home page, you have calendar, you have my task, items to approve, but dashboard component is not there. So you just have to make a small change to bring in the dashboard component on the home page. You just have to customize the home page a little. Just go to setup, under customize, go to home and click on home page layouts and click on this edit. So you will see that there is something called a dashboard snapshot, which is by default turned off. You can turn it on. Okay, click on next, save. Just go to home. Now the dashboard snapshot section is there on the home page also. Alright, so the dashboard is being displayed on home page. The end user, the person, has the option of selecting which dashboard he wants to see on this dashboard snapshot in the home page. Click on this and decide which dashboard you want to see. I want to see this dashboard. Click on select. So every time I come into my home page, I'll get to see the dashboard that I've selected. So you also will have the choice of picking which dashboard. But provided dashboard snapshot is enabled on the home page. So now it is enabled and you can see it. And because this home page can accommodate only one dashboard and that too a snapshot of the dashboard, so it's better that your end users go to the dashboards tab and view the dashboards from there. Right. Let me on reports, which is called report type. Okay, what is a report type? We have been talking about report types, but we do we understand what exactly a report type is? Report type is basically allowing you to select the objects, right? What does a report type do? It basically allows you to select the object or objects. It can be one object, it can be multiple objects, right? For the report. So we have seen that we have a few report types which are readily available. When you start creating a report, what is the first thing that you do? You pick a report type, which basically defines which object or objects you want to use in that report. Okay. So here you basically select on the report type, opportunity, cases. So there are a lot of report types which are available. What if I want to use a report type and that report type is not available here? Let's say I want to use account and opportunity and I don't see an account and opportunity report type here. Just saying. What will you do? Then you can create your own report type. So now we are going to create our own report. Now we know the report type concept. We know how a report type works. We have also included multiple report types in a joint report. Now we'll talk about how to create a report type. So creating a report type is pretty simple. You just have to go to setup and under setup you just have to go to create. So report type is again, as I told you, it's just collection of objects that you want to use on a certain report. So now I can go to create, setup, create. The option is report types, and here you can create your own custom report type. So what does a custom report type actually do? A custom report type allows you to build a framework in the report wizard from which users can create and customize reports. So you can actually build your own framework which users can use for creating reports. All right. Just click on continue here. Okay. Click on new custom report type. So when I'm trying to build a report type, I have to decide on the primary object for the report type. So account and opportunity, let's say. So account is going to be the primary object. Give it a name, call it account and opportunity. Store it in a category. Under which category you want to store it? I want to store it under opportunities or other reports. Okay. Whichever category you want to store it in. And is it in development or is it deployed? So I'll make it deployed. Okay, only if you make it deployed then users will be able to use it, and a description about this which will be visible to the users. There's something which is visible to users who create the reports. Use this report type to create reports that include accounts and opportunities. All right, now one object I already selected as primary object. You have the option of selecting up to 4 objects in a report type. So one report type can maximum have 4 objects. But the point is that these 4 objects need to be in the same line of hierarchy, which means account, child of account, child of this, child of this. This kind of a hierarchy has to be there. Up to 4 hierarchy levels you can include, but they have to be in the linear hierarchy, one line hierarchy. This. That's what has to be there. Okay. Now just click to add another object. This time it's going to be opportunities. Okay, and we say each A record must have all. Okay. Yes. If you want, you can add more objects under this, but currently it's a report type between account and opportunities, right? Now you just click on save. That's it. So you have created a report type which includes accounts and opportunities. So your this report type which you have created will ideally include 59 fields from accounts and 35 fields from opportunities. So anyone who uses this report type can use all these fields in the report. So I'll go to reports, new report. Now I'll use my own report type that I just created to create report. We stored it under other reports. See, account and opportunity. This is the description that you have written. So you can actually write something meaningful here which actually makes sense to the end user so that they can understand what exactly this report type is for. Then click on create. Alright, now if you see, all the fields from account and all the fields from opportunities are available here. Alright, so this is a custom report type. So you can actually use it for custom objects or a standard and a custom object. But the point is, if you are combining multiple objects, as I told you, you have to keep this in mind. The objects which you are including, they have to be in one hierarchy. So if they are not related, you cannot include them in the same report type. Maximum 4 is allowed, but all 4 of them have to be in the hierarchy. Got it? For example, account, and then under account if you have opportunities, under opportunity if you have opportunity product, under opportunity product if you have product price book entry, something like this, or something else. Alright, so these things have to be in the hierarchy. You cannot say that I will connect uh, objects like this. If you have 4 objects like this, account, contact, opportunity, cases, this cannot be used in the same report type. So you cannot create a report type using these 4 objects because they are not in the linear hierarchy. You have to have this, you have to have the objects like this. So if account is connected to opportunity, the other object that you use should be connected to opportunity. Okay, so opportunity should be parent of the other object that you want to use. That is.